All right. So, Cynthia, where were you at before you joined us here at Guzzo Fitness?
Well, for maybe a year and a half to 2 years, I was going to the gym. I was trying to eat all the protein that I could get into. I was looking a lot of videos up online, a lot of recipes up online, just trying to make it through because I had hit menopause and it was surgical menopause, and I was trying to really decrease my weight, to lose weight, and also to lose inches because there was I knew of an upcoming surgery that I would be having pretty soon, but the weight wouldn't shift and I would just stuck.
Mm. And I know that we had spoke before this, before we hit the record button, but you were kind of talking about how you had been stuck for like what, about a year and a half or so for this?
Yes, yes, I was.
Right. And so what was the biggest challenge that you faced, I guess, at that point when, before you reach out, what was maybe the hardest thing about that time in your life?
Just the wanting to keep going, the wanting to try to keep on going to the gym, trying to eat correctly because I was getting really discouraged that I've been trying so hard and nothing shifted.
Right, right. Yeah, that can be definitely frustrating because then you kind of lose your steam, right? You're kind of
Yeah.
like, what's the point? I talked to a lot of people that felt the same way. Like, I feel like I'm doing all the things, I'm putting in so much effort, but not seeing the kind of results. And what was the point where you kind of drew the line in the sand and you just said, I can't keep doing what I'm doing and I need to get some help?
Well, the point was is that I'm doing all the right things, but maybe I don't know how to put them all together at the right steps
Right, right.
because there had to be a process, and maybe I wasn't doing the process correctly. I knew what the steps were, but maybe I didn't know how to put them all together for it to work for me.
Right, right. Having kind of that plan, having a plan that was set in the right order, that fits your lifestyle, that kind of fit where you were at on your journey, kind of thing.
Yes, exactly. And then also an accountability person because
It's huge.
yes, I went to the gym with, my gym partner, but she and I would see what she would eat. And I was like, you can't eat that. You can't be full with what you're eating. Even though that was her, like, it's been her lifestyle for like 30 plus years.
Right.
And her body was accustomed to that. But to me, I was like, you can't. And just having that accountability partner saying, you know what, okay, for breakfast, let's eat this. For lunch, let's eat this. For dinner, let's eat this. And let's everything be manageable where I can be able to do it right after I got off of work and when I came home. So just having that the step by step because I did not know what I was doing.
Right. I think having a coach like Erica helps out too, right?
Oh, absolutely. Especially when I go out to eat and I say, okay, this is a menu. What can I eat? And she always responds. So that is, yes, yes. Her being there, yes.
She doesn't mess around. So I know you were a little bit nervous before we like finally decided to do it. What were you nervous about before you finally took the step to like jump on board?
I was nervous because how, if it was manageable for me, if I could do this when I got home, if I could even do it because I haven't really cooked in my kitchen for like three something years. Am I going to be able to do it? Um, Also the time, how much time am I really going to have to spend? Because my time is already stretched. And also the money wise, how can this fit into my budget?
Right.
Because it's already difficult just living from with a salary standpoint, one paycheck per month, and then having to, fiddle out with all the bills. How can this be manageable in my budget?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're a teacher, so you
Yeah.
know, you mentioned that a couple times in the group. We have several teachers in the group that they kind of mentioned that like it's a little bit hard sometimes. And so
Mhm.
I know we had spoken about that. I knew you really wanted the help, and you took the chance on us, and we're
Yeah.
very grateful that you did because I would really I felt very strongly when we spoke that you were at a good place, you were at a good, healthy place. You just needed that plan. You need
Yes.
someone and someone to hold you accountable, like you have said. So I was very much like Cynthia, we're gonna help you. We're gonna do this for you. You just have to trust us, and you did. And the results have come, which we'll get to in a second. But what do you think has helped you the most, since getting started with the program?
The accountability has helped me the most.
Okay. Okay.
The meal plans have really helped me the
You're
most.
helpful. Yeah.
Yes. And even when I look through all of those guides that you have on the website, on the app, it's like, with the videos, like with all the macros, all of the because I didn't know what macros are. I didn't know what protein. I knew what they look at or carbs or all that, but honestly, I did not have no idea of how much that really, really needed to work for my benefit.
Right.
And so looking at all of the different videos that you have on the app really kind of like, oh, really made me think and really made me like really notice at what I was eating, what I was putting in my
Right.
body.
Right. Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that. The education piece, we put a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of thought into the educational piece and all the resources for you in the program. And so I'm glad that you're utilizing it. I'm glad you found it helpful. And that's
Mhm.
the kind of stuff that's going to stick with you long term. It really is. So, what have been your results so far in the program?
Well, I my results are that I've lost 30 pounds that I never thought I would lose. That I've lost inches. That I was able to go to my plastic surgeon because the last time I saw him was in November, December, and then November. And then he had told me the implants, because I got implants, I had reconstruction. The implants that I wanted to get, I will not be able to get because the amount of cc's, and I did not know all of this until later on. Amount of cc's I needed, they did not make them. And I
Mm,
like, oh, well then whenever I went back to him 2 weeks before my surgery, I went down inches enough so I could even get bigger implants if I wanted to.
okay. Okay. See, there you
So
go.
yes. So I was able to lose the inches that I really needed and just feel overall in the healthy aspect that I'm able to just fit in clothes that I haven't fit into since 2020.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
Yes.
amazing. That is absolutely amazing. I mean, shoot, 6 years, 7 years ago now, and dropping 30 pounds, all these things are amazing. And
Yeah.
obviously you feel great and you're looking great. I've seen just a lot more positivity in you. You've always, since we've met, you've been somebody who always has a smile, but it's even brighter now, which is very cool to see. So, what is something positive that maybe happened for you in the program? Like a positive result or something like that maybe you didn't expect.
What I did not expect is so many people
Mm,
from so many different parts of the nation coming together and going through all this together.
yes.
I really liked doing the replays when I was able to. Um,
Yes.
Hearing all of the shout outs, especially like I forgot who it was from Hawaii or from here,
Destiny. Yep.
there, and I'm like,
Yep.
wow. And I was mentioning to my best friend that took me to Houston that it's just really, even though this is online, even though you don't see everyone, you just know that there's people there that is doing
Yep.
it with you. So
Yep.
that's really been an amazing just result of
Right.
seeing of knowing all of that.
I love that. I love that. Something that's not like, something that is a little less tangible, but the
Mhm.
community aspect of it. Like you
Yes,
said, we're
that.
all there supporting each other. And it's such an amazing thing to see, people like Nicole doing the high rocks, seeing people like Corinne out there on the boardwalk in Staten Island, seeing different people, seeing people doing their challenge videos now, like you can see. Like,
Oh yes, I
right.
love seeing the challenge videos.
That's funny, huh? That's I love that. People get very creative with those videos. Um, well, good. So, how do you feel differently today compared to when you first started?
I the way I feel more confident
Mm,
today than I first started. Confident enough, like the nutrition aspect
yes.
that I could look at the label in the back and see what am I putting in my body? Is this going
Yes.
to benefit me or not benefit me? And just noticing of all of that. So being more confident of what I'm of my nutrition.
I love that. So
Mhm.
again, it comes back to kind of that educational piece, but you kind of mentioned feeling the confidence not only in yourself, but the confidence in yourself to make the right decisions that's going to take
Exactly.
care of you. Yeah, I love that. So if someone was in the same position that you were in before you started, what would you tell them? If they were thinking about joining the program or were a little bit nervous to start, what would you tell them?
Just do it because you won't regret it.
I love it. I love it. That's it. Straightforward. Cynthia,
Yes.
I appreciate your time. Is there anything else you wanted to share before we take off?
No, not really. Just I love seeing all of the challenge videos
Yes,
and that, even though we're far away, we're not always far away when we just hop on in and do what we know we need to do to just increase the longevity of our lives.
I love that. I love that. Well said. Thank you for your time. And if you are watching this right now and you're looking for help, or maybe you're someone who is similar to Cynthia, where you needed some structure, you needed a plan, comment below or message me the word help, and I'll reach out and see if this would be a good fit for you. We have a great community. We get great results. We have wonderful people like Cynthia here that would love to help support you on your fitness journey. So just comment or message the word help, and I'll reach out and see if this would be a good fit. Cynthia, thanks for your time and have a great rest of your day, everybody.
Mhm. You too.